Okay, let's play some Marvel Snap. I'm working with this deck right now, which I'm looking to be some kind of on reveal, just like good cards deck. And I'm looking for what could be a good final card to put in here. I'm looking for like a 2 cost, maybe even a 1 cost. Just like something with like pretty good power. Um, Preferably on reveal, because that's what the whole deck is about. I'm not really seeing too much that could be that impactful, really. I was thinking about putting Miss Marvel in here, to up the stats and to. I had Zabu in here before, so that could be another good forecast. But with White Tiger specifically and the Tiger Spirits, it just felt a bit weird. I don't know, it doesn't really seem like a Miss Marvel deck. So I'm looking for another card to replace that. So maybe it is just Zabu. If I had a better like card like Silk, I might just throw that in. Maybe Maximus. Maximus is just like a lot of power. That could be pretty impactful. I'll put in Maximus for now, and then we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see anything better. Yeah, no. Okay, let's just go for it. So, I play Snap kind of on and off. I love Snap. I love Snap a lot, and I watch people play it a lot. But actually playing it, I do less of because I'm more interested in. Okay, we have Jeff that can get to there. I'm more interested in just like I don't know. Destroy deck. I'm more interested in the actual uh, what's it called? Mechanics of the game, and like the problem solving aspect to it. I have Leech in this deck because I don't know, I kind of felt like being a dick. Oh my god, this is gonna be really bad for an on-reveal deck too. They still have good like Knolls and stuff they can play, but they can't like Zola. Also, this deck is running Angel, which makes me immediately think that they're a bot. Hell yeah. I won't get Cloning Vats upside from it, but I think actually, is that the right move? Because destroying a card might actually be good for them. It won't, if it's something like Wolverine, it won't like go to the field or anything, but it can up the power of the Knoll. So I think for now I'm just gonna stay away and just do that. I think having that oh jeez, that's dastardly. I think having the extra Jeff is a bit is a bit is pretty impactful, I think. I don't have any really good on reveals right now, so for now it might just be Leech. Next turn we can play like a White Tiger or something if we find it. Actually, if that's the case, then I really want to play Wong now. But let's look at our deck. We have 4 in deck. There's not really a very good chance of finding a good on reveal card. I have Ironheart right now and White Tiger. I don't think that's worth the 50-50 I think it might be. Yeah, I think this is the right move. If I draw like Ironheart, I can do like Ironheart Jeff and get some lead into Sanctorum. Sadly, that Deadpool has still got his ability, Leech change to only affect unrevealed cards. Yeah, I see, we hit that Ironheart, which makes me a bit nervous. I don't know, the opponent snapped, that's what makes me nervous. This isn't particularly great, maybe? No, I think this is... Okay, fixed power right. I can beat that with the Shang-Chi. And we can just trust that 10 left is gonna be enough to win. I expect they probably just play like some Deadpools mid and call it a day. Maybe like 2 Deadpools and a Venom would be my guess. But if that's the case, then we just win off this. So maybe just like a big null mid. They really can't attack anywhere. I kind of just always win here. There's not really anything that could add 10 power left. So I think I just always win here. I think that's pretty safe to say. Yep, there goes the death, putting me in the lead. Deadpool, Deadpool, Moon Girl. That was not what I was expecting, but regardless, we still win. Good game, opponent. I wish I had more emotes. I don't have any emotes, but they make them so hard to get. They make them like the final thing in all the albums, and I think that's pretty unfair. I mean, I think they look cute, but like, they're definitely not good enough to actually warrant like buying all of the spotlight caches for. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit just because I don't know how loud it's gonna be on the actual video, and I'd prefer you guys to hear my voice instead of the gameplay, like the gameplay sound. So yeah, let's go again. I might change up decks. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, first location is Savage Lands. Not particularly great, but it is decent with Ironheart since we can just play a 2-cost and get that. Ooh, we are really locked out of space this game. I don't know what I would want to put in Bar Sinister. I don't really have anything that good that would go into Bar Sinister. Ugh. These two are the same power if Star-Lord hits. But if I play Star-Lord, I probably want to play him left so I could keep this spot open for Wong shenanigans. But at the same time, I can like Odin it later, which I think is probably worth it. Like, yeah, see, I already got the upside, but even just Ironheart into Wong into something like Cannonball mid into Odin would be like the perfect line. Oh yeah, Cannonball's in this deck. I love Cannonball. I think Cannonball is great. A great card. He's worked so well in this deck. The Pixie deck, which is interesting. You never really know what to expect with Pixie decks. I don't have a lot of... Oh, they have Dazzler, which is... They're already pretty favored with Dazzler. Pixie decks have a lot of, like, variance to them in terms of, like, their power output and stuff. It's very RNG dependent, much like Mr. Negative, except I think it's probably a little bit more consistent than Negative. Especially if you're a good player, so to speak. But I think Wong here is always the right move. Next turn we can like leech Rocket if we need to, but I don't think we need to. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's so rough. Oh, bud. Okay, yeah, we don't really have any great cards right here. In this case, it's probably just like leech. And we can play Rocket mid because opponents are probably pretty likely to play Bar Sinister this turn, if not turn 6, but I feel like turn 6 is pretty risky. So we can just do this right now, unless we want to just give up Bar Sinister and only go for, especially in a, only go for left and right, especially in a Pixie deck, where, I don't know, you expect them to have like a lot of power they can easily play into Bar Sinister. So I think maybe we just give up and just try and get really big elsewhere. Yeah, see, the Rocket would have hit no matter where I went because they played right. Now, they have to play right and mid to win. They have to play, well, they have to play right and left to win. Theoretically, they could just give up right, but in that case, they're just letting me win. And if they don't give up right, then I get a lot of power on my Star-Lord, which you would think, especially combined with the Ironheart, is enough to win. It does feel pretty bad just leaving mid completely gone, especially when it's Bar Sinister. If I didn't have priority, which I got by 1 point, by the way, if I didn't play this Rocket, it would be an issue. Well, it would be 50-50, but if I didn't have priority, I would consider Shang-Chi mid, maybe just Maximus right for power. But in this case, I think we always just do Odin. It's just more power all of the time. See, they played in all 3 spots, which you probably expect. We just really have to hope that... We're probably big enough right, but we just really have to hope that this Ironheart does enough left to win, which, now that I look at it, is a pretty big risk, and I don't know if I should have felt this comfortable with this game plan. We'll see. Oh, none of those went right. That's pretty bad. Okay, it's just Wasp. That's okay. Oh, oh, they really had nothing. Wow, what is right? What is right that could be so good? Oh, it's another rock. Awesome. What is going on? I'm not in Infinite yet, so there's a real chance that this could be a bot. I don't know if bots are running Pixie decks. At the same time, I've never seen a Pixie Patriot deck. Maybe I'm just not in tune with the meta, but that's just not something I've seen. I could have played like a Shang-Chi there and still won. Also, this is very weird. I don't know why they added this. Nobody can see it except me. But yeah, we've been steadily climbing. A few days ago, I was at like 50. So we're doing pretty good. And we even got a mission. Nice. Yeah. Let's go again. Let's go one more time with this deck, and then maybe we'll try something else. We'll see how we feel. I had this Tribunal deck that I could run. It seemed okay. It was pretty, like, all-in Tribunal stuff. But I got some decent power up at... Ooh. Sinister London is always good. I think we save the spots. So we place Iceman somewhere else so that we don't waste potential power output from Sinister London. Ooh, Gamma Lab is good too. Let's go Jeff here. Worst case scenario, we can move one or two of them into Gamma Lab. Oh, okay. Discard deck, that's interesting. This looks to me like a bot. This immediately looks like a bot to me. How much do we value these Hulks? I suppose we don't really value Jeff that much in this deck, especially with these specific sets of locations. Jeff really doesn't have that much of an impact. Honestly, let's go all in. Hopefully Maximus goes mid too. That way we can have 4 Hulks mid. Although, maybe not, because moving a Hulk could be pretty valuable with Cannonball. I think we maybe want some space there, actually. So let's just move one Jeff and put that in there. Yeah, maybe I should have moved any Jeffs, because this feels pretty all in. We could play Swong. No, we can't really... Let's just play Leech. Leech is just like a good card. Just completely insane in this meta. Just ruins the every single card they release. But we'll see how this goes. I'm thinking Cannonball next turn, or maybe Wong Cannonball, depending on what we roll. That's an interesting play, to play out the Swarm. We don't have any more 1-costs in the deck, so we can't really fill out our curve perfectly. In that case, I think this is better in case we draw Odin, just so we can get a lot of power. And if we don't draw Odin, we can either just play... Let's do that for now. Yeah, let's do that. We want them to go in the same place. So, if we don't draw Odin, both of these are pretty good to play anyway. Maybe Cannonball more so because of space. Yeah, we'd have to play Cannonball because of space. We'd only have 1 space left, but I think this is probably fine. If we draw Odin, then hooray. If we don't draw Odin, then Cannonball probably is fine. We're just so ahead mid that it's hard to imagine without a Shang-Chi that they could ever... Also, neither of these rockets are going to hit, which is very, very interesting. I don't know what they're getting at. I mean, maybe... What do they even discard it? They haven't discarded a lot. And they snapped. They can't play Hella. Hella wouldn't do much. Definitely wouldn't win. You see, them snapping here kind of makes me think they're a bot because we're so far ahead mid, and discard decks don't usually run Shang-Chi. You kind of just feel safe with mid, and Cannonball just seems fine. Odin would have been better, probably, because they'd have to fight for both of these two spots in order to win. But Cannonball probably does enough here, especially since they have priority. So they're going to be even more filled up because of Sinister London. So yeah, this is a good move. Ooh. Oh, the Leech just wrecking them there. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Oh wait, I forgot it actually moves back. That's pretty funny. But yeah, we just always win. There's no world where we lose, right? Yeah. Good game. Good game. I like this deck. I kind of hobbled it together just out of some cards that I felt like playing. Nice! Sorry. I kind of hobbled it together out of cards I just like felt like playing in the moment, and it's doing pretty well. It's been through a few iterations. Hold on, I got a cough. Excuse me. It's been through a few iterations. I had Rescue in here before, and Zabu, but I really didn't feel like they did too much. This I feel like is a pretty good balance between just like tempo and good cards in that whole on reveal package, where we can still have those lines with just like Wong, White Tiger, Odin, and win the game. But you also have some alternate lines like Leech into Cannonball, into, I don't know, Shang-Chi, Maximus. That's a pretty good line too. All of these cards, I feel like, work pretty well together. Jeff is just in here just for like random Sanctum Sanctorums. He doesn't really fit the deck necessarily, but he's just a good card to have. People always talk about how good Jeff is, and he is great. He's not as good as like as he's hyped up to be, especially when he first came out, but he's still a very good card. So yeah. Yeah, this is the deck that we're playing right now. I kind of really like it. I don't know if I want to try any other decks. This is my Tribunal deck. It's not great because the cost distribution is just not it at all. I think before I had Sunspot in here for some reason instead of Ant-Man, and that makes no sense because Sunspot just does not fit in this deck at all. But I felt like I needed some one costs. But yeah, let's try one more game, and then with this deck, and we'll call it a day. Actually, I don't even know. I might just keep going anyway. Who cares? Let's have fun. We're here to have fun. Against Fort. Ooh. Depending on what kind of deck this is, they may or may not want to play into Kiln. They didn't play anything. Okay. Ooh, Raft is pretty damn good. I wish I had known about that. Let's play Jeff because we can always move Jeff into Kiln if we decide that the power output isn't. Okay, we're playing a move deck. We're playing against the move deck, I should say. Ooh, we got something to fill our curve. Nice. That is awesome. We can always move Jeff, so we're not really worried about that. You'd think a move deck is pretty good at getting into Kiln late, especially with Heimdall and Iron Fist being two cards that move things to the left. There's an Iron Fist, so you'd think that we're probably going to see... I think in that case, we probably just give up left, because they're just so good at getting left. What do we play here? Do we just play Maximus? We don't play Shang-Chi because Shang-Chi won't hit anything. We'd just be doing that to use our energy, and we think that it's probably more valuable in hand than just on the board doing nothing. So we got our free 6 cost, and it happened to be Hella, which, all things considered, not great. Also, this has me thinking that this is a bot. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to think. This does not seem like a real person. Um, let's just play that. We could actually win left with White Tiger into Odin. Yeah, I'm gonna snap back. We just don't lose. We just play White Tiger, and the next turn we can move Jeff if we feel like it, but we probably don't even need to do that. Unless we want to add more power mid, which I don't feel like is necessary, but I could be wrong. Oh, I forgot that there are also cards that move things out of the right location. But yeah, I still don't see how they win. Let's see, if they play Heimdall, that Vulture gets pretty big. That goes to 9 power plus the 3 from the Hulkbuster. That adds 12 power, adds 16 with the Craven buffs. There's no way for us to beat 16, I don't think. I think we kind of just have to go for it. Just do like Hela into Odin. Maybe move the Jeff since we plan to, no, moving the Jeff buffs to Craven. I don't think we want to do that. But if we don't move the Jeff, then that White Tiger is just going to go left and we just lose to Heimdall anyway. So I think we have to move that Jeff just to get a possible 8 more power mid. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure we win this one, and I kind of regret snapping. I thought they were just for sure locked out, which is a pretty stupid assumption to make. This certainly beats Heimdall. Yeah, this certainly beats Heimdall for sure. Yeah, this should win. They're not very powerful mid. Okay, yeah, don't know why I ever doubted myself. I am a god at this game. Hooray! I don't know if I've lost. I don't think I've lost. Oh, that actually puts me at 70. Hooray. Hell yeah. Okay. Awesome. I'm having so much fun, I don't even want to stop. Let's get our 500 credits. Ooh, we are rich right now. Yeah, let's spend it. I'm getting pretty close to another spotlight key, so... who deserves it? I like having all my borders be gold, so we could probably do some of these guys who need their borders raised. Cannonball would look especially good in yellow, so let's get him up there. That gives us 6 more. We are 17 away. Pretty good, pretty good. Now we have 900. Can we afford to get the rest of these guys to legendary? I think no. I don't think so. We don't even have the boosters to get Maximus to legendary, but we can get Jeff to legendary, and Jeff definitely deserves it. So that gives us what? 8, 10 more? Okay. That puts us at 7 away. I think we might be able to afford one. You know what? I like that title. That's a good title. I like that title so much, I'm going to put it on this deck. Yeah. I like that. That's pretty good. Oh, I haven't named this deck. I usually come up with pretty silly names, but I don't think I can do that on the spot. So if anybody ever watches this, then just let me know what you want this deck to be called. Who else can I upgrade? I can get Maximus as high as possible, but I feel like I probably want to maximize my my credits if possible. Yeah, no one I can upgrade at for 25 credits, so at 450 let's just get somebody purple to gold. Who deserves it? You know what? Let's upgrade Quicksilver. Actually, you know what? I have 400 credits. Let's not even. Let's upgrade someone to red. Who deserves to be red? Hmm. Oh, my perfect sunspot variant. Anyways. I have so many bad pixels. You know what? Pixel Okoye can go to red. Animated frame. And we got a spotlight key. Hell yeah. I'm saving up my spotlight keys right now. I don't know if I want Sage. Sage seems pretty fine, pretty alright. I don't think she's the best card in the world. Certainly not. But I can see why Dex would run her. I just don't think she's spotlight key good. Especially since I already have the Living Tribunal, so I wouldn't get a new card out of that. I would just get a variant, which I don't really care much about. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We actually ranked up to 70, which is awesome. Ooh, at 80 we get this. Ooh, that's a good avatar. Um, I really don't see any reason to stop. Let's just go a couple more games and see how it goes. Let's go until we lose. How about that? I shouldn't have said that. We're just gonna lose immediately. Yeah. Let's go for it. Against Vim. Vim with the Rock Avatar. No title. That is very suspicious. We could just be a dick this game and just, like, keep Ice Manning and leeching. If we don't want to be a good person, this is what we can do. And you know what? Who needs to be a good person? Ooh, that Nebula, though. I can keep that Nebula in check with the Rocket for now. Because I want to play another Iceman left. Oh! I almost just snapped out of Impulse, but that's pretty damn funny. So now I definitely don't want to play mid. That's hilarious. Okay, so let's do Iceman Rocket. I assume they'd probably play left, but I want the disruption more than I want the power off Rocket. Ooh, White Widow though. That's pretty damn tough. Yikes. Okay. Ooh, we are not very favored in these locations. We can let the Rocket die. That's okay. Oh, that is not good. We are very filled up left. I think our only way to win this now is, well, win left anyway. Ooh, we don't even have space for that, though. I was gonna say Ironheart's the only way to add power there. Let's do this. Because we don't really care if Leech dies. He's only 2 power. Opponent can see what we're doing next turn. I don't know if that really changes anything that we're doing. But it does free up some space left, which is kind of exactly what we wanted. So I think now we probably just go for some good power. Maybe do... It's hard to say. It's hard to say. We have a 25% chance to draw Odin. Regardless, if we play this right, we're not going to have space to Odin it. Or we're not going to be able to Odin it because it will die. So... That being said, I think this is just it. I don't know. We don't really have a good turn 6. We're kind of... Ooh, and they snap too. We're kind of just top decking here. If they play like a Goblin right or Professor X right, we just win, which is pretty funny. I don't know. Playing a... I don't know. I don't know. We got 2 more power left, and Jeff just wins that, so... I don't know what they were hoping to do here. We have priority, so... Really none of this is very good. Um, yeah, I say we're gonna go until we lose, but I think we might just lose here. Though we are up 11 mid. And as of right now, there's not really any way for them to get rid of the 14 power we have, right? At least not through Warrior Halls or Shang-Chi or anything like that. So I mean, this is kind of just the most power, I think. So we'll see what that does. Uh-oh. Oh, Cannonball. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. You actually don't want that to happen if you want to win. So, I'm not going to say that being greedy with the Iceman is what lost us this game. I am going to say that the Widow's Kiss into Rock was a pretty damn good line that I did not see coming. I maybe could have thought about that a bit more and reasoned out that they're probably going to do that. Um, but I just didn't. I didn't think about it too hard. I don't know. Don't really have an excuse. Let's do a couple more games. I'm having fun. Who let me have fun? Alright, let's go against Nixia, who looks to me like a real person with that border and everything. I don't know that that's necessarily true. Ooh, Mojo World is pretty interesting. Let's save the rocket for later when we can better predict where they're going to play. Because their deck might not care too much about Mojo World, so they might not care about playing into it very much, but we certainly do. We don't have a lot of flexibility with that. We have like Jeff and then White Tiger to add some more bodies there later, but see the rocket would have worked, but we don't know that it would have been. Ooh. This just in. Okay, Arnim Zola could be pretty damn good. Let's play Maximus for power. Our opponent either got a rocket, a Jeff, or a White Tiger, none of which are probably particularly useful for them. Looks like it was a rocket, and they do not hit it. Camp Lehigh. Oh, Morph is pretty funny. Okay. I might just play Morph for fun. Let's see what it is. Honestly, kind of hoping for some ramp or like magic or something. Ooh, Deadpool. Okay. Oh, that's a big hit. That's a pretty damn big hit. That is pretty good. They're probably gonna play that right now. So let's do. Do you want this Maximus to get hit? Probably. Let's do that. We probably want this Maximus to get hit because we don't have a lot of power mid. Yeah, Venom is about what I expected. It does lose them, like, the advantage with Mojo World. But maybe they don't even care about that. It's hard to tell. I don't exactly know how well we can utilize this Arnim Zola. I mean, mid is kind of spicy. Not really. If I play this here, there's a chance it just screws me if I want to play Zola. Maybe I just play this here, and then maybe I Odin, maybe I Zola, depending on the board state. We'll see. Yeah, 2 cards there is about what I expect. We have priority, most likely, going into this next round. They got rid of their Zola, so they can't do any of those shenanigans. We're winning all 3 spots. Cannibal just wins Mojo World. Oh, they did not care enough to stay in. I think that Morph was such a fucking god tier roll. Yeah. Just good power. Just a 314 casually, 312. Yeah. I feel like this deck is pretty good. I haven't been tracking it because the untap tracker just stopped working with my phone for some reason. But so far it's felt pretty good. It harkens back to the old like unrevealed decks that I always used to love. I still have it way back here. It's it's a bit of a mess because I mess around with it a lot. Where is it? Oh, do I not have it anymore? Hmm. I think that's a negative one, yeah. Um, but I used to have this unrevealed deck called AP Flower because it was an all-purpose deck. Well, I think it was just called Flower. But I guess it's not here anymore, which is a little bit sad, but also I didn't care for it too much. So yeah. I used to love playing unrevealed decks, just like Wong into White Tiger into Odin was my bread and butter. Or actually, it was more like if I could get it, Wong into Mystique into Ironheart into Odin with just like one card somewhere else. That one very often. It's just so much power. Usually people play on the first turn. Hmm. Um, I don't see Castle's Demo too often. I don't have anything great to give them. That might just be something I avoid. Oh, there's snapping. Maybe there's some kind of junk deck. In which case, that doesn't really change. Oh my god. I've never seen that effect before. Oh, that's gross. Um, yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Ravona. Maybe they're a negative deck who got their cards. Cannonball is pretty good in this deck, especially with this tower. Um, we don't have Wong or Odin. So maybe we can just send this Ironheart over and just get it over with. But I think we're probably pretty likely to draw Odin by the last turn. So I don't think we risk that just yet. Like if we draw Wong right now and then Ironheart, or not Ironheart, sorry, and then White Tiger and then Odin, then that probably will just win. Oh, if I didn't have priority, then oh yeah, see we drew the Wong. If I didn't have priority, then I could have Ironhearted that Bast or Bast, I don't know. Oh, now that Jeff is pretty limited on where it could go because if it tries to go left, then it's just gonna become -1 power. But at the same time, my Jeff is in the same situation. Oh, that's funny. Um, yeah, we're gonna Wong here, just assuming that we'll hit Odin, but we don't necessarily know that that's true. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. Oh, this is a C3 deck. So not negative like we first thought. Um, oh, we hit the, okay. C3 makes me think we really don't have to worry about Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi doesn't seem very relevant in a C3 deck. Unless they someone get like 3 Cerebros. But, not even 3 Cerebros. They need like 4 or 5. Yeah, like 4. Um, that being said, Cannonball here is pretty funny. If it goes left, and they just lose, they not only lose 4 power, but they also lose the Cerebro buff. That's pretty good. Let's just do that for fun, for funsies. Oh, Iron Man is pretty good. Hell yeah. Um, they're very committed mid, especially if they want to like onslaught or something. That really doesn't leave them with a lot of power anywhere else. And we know they're pretty fixed at like what 14 power max left. hard to say what's the best option here. Because Odin is just like a lot of power because of Ironheart. And Shang-Chi isn't really relevant to us, so if we do anything else, we'd be effectively wasting 2 power. So I think Odin is just always the move here. And I don't think we move Jeff because they're already in such a big lead mid. So I think this is probably just the best thing to do. Oh, that is a bit scary. We have to beat 15 power. Because that's most likely what they're... Maybe even more with Mystique. Okay, that should be good. Killmonger? Oh no! Oh! Oh Lord! They misplayed and they still won! The Killmonger attack! Oh! Good for them. They deserve that win. They had the Killmonger. They waited till the end. Oh, that is heartbreaking. Oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna end it on a win. I lied before when I said we're gonna go until we lose. We're gonna end it on the win, and then we're gonna end the video. Trioptium. Trioptimum. What is it? What is it? Triten. That's definitely optimum. Is it try what? I don't know. People have the weirdest names on here. Just make it legible. Oh yeah, I also had Thor in here for a while too. I say that like I've been having this deck for a while. I made it tonight. But I had Thor in here for a while, but I didn't think it really fit. I kind of missed the days of, oh, Phoenix Force deck. Uh-oh. I kind of missed the days of playing Thor and getting it to like 70 power. You know what? Yeah, we'll play Thor. Why not? He's decent in our deck anyway. Oh, if they don't... If they don't... Also, what the hell? Is Sage just randomly... Yeah, okay. It was randomly generated. If they don't play the Phoenix Force this turn... then this could be pretty damn funny. Oh, they didn't because they would have even played it in Dark Dimension. So if this hit their Phoenix Force, then they're just screwed. Oh, that's so funny. What's the best course of action here? I can play Cannonball. I don't know if that's right, though. Maybe let's just do... that? That doesn't seem great either. If we draw Mjolnir, then we can move Jeff and give Thor a bunch of power. Where are they most likely to even play? Are they even likely to play left at all? I feel like maybe not. They're already in the lead there. But if we don't use this now, then it's kind of a waste. So I think we just go for it. They do play left, which is pretty good, because that's, what, 8 fucking power on Rocket that otherwise wouldn't have been there. Nico. No Mjolnir, which leaves us pretty weak mid. Opponent snapped. If I had one more energy, I could play Cannonball and Maximus. That would be great. I don't think I even care about Dark Dimension. I think I'm just going to give that up. In terms of power output, I mean, it's that, right? They have to play 13 power mid. How do they do that? Shang-Chi ties. Oh, Deathlock. Yeah, that's not enough. Oh, Iron Lad. Okay. Yeah, okay. We just win. Good game, though. Good game. All right. Yeah. Pretty good set of games. We got some interesting clips, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. It all happened in a blur. But I think that's enough Snap for now. We've played enough. We've had our fun. We climbed quite a bit, so that's fun. Yeah. Very good.